hobbyists walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Can I get you something to drink?" And they said, "Sure, I'll have an ale." And they said, and the bartender lists off all these different beers that they have, and the hobbyists don't drink very much, so they said, "We'll just have it plain."
So 185 hobbies walk into a bar, and they see that there's a new bartender. And so they go up to the bartender and say, "Hey, what happened to the last bartender also?" And he says, "Oh, I don't know, but sorry, I can't serve your kind here." And they're like, "Psh, balsa wood."
185 hobbies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we can't serve your kind here." So the hobbies go, "No, it's okay, we're models." 185 beer connoisseurs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve your kind here." And they say, "Yeah, well, we didn't like our beer that hobby."
185 hobbies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we can't serve your kind here." The hobby said, "We were looking to get some pancakes," and the bartender said, "This is a bar, we don't have pancakes." And the hobbies were like, "Oh man, we thought it was Hobbies."
185 planets.
Planets. Not like
Easy one. 185 planets walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, get out of here. We can see Uranus."
185 planets walk into a bar, and there's this old guy playing this really off-key piano in the corner. They go up to the bartender and say, "Can we get somebody to Neptune that thing?"
So 185 planets walk into a bar, and they're getting like really, they're getting rambunctious, and they're getting a little inebriated, and they're making asses out of themselves. They're cursing like sailors. The bartender goes, "Orbit for dirty men."
185 guys walk into a bar. The bar is called the Solar System Bar, and it's known for having drinks each named for each planet. And one of the guys says, "Hey, can I get a blue moon?" Says, "Are you retarded?" That's not a planet.
185 planets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Look, can I serve you anything?" And the planet says, "No, I'm just looking to play some tennis." And he said, "Get out of here, Venus!"
So 185 planets walk into a bar, and they start, getting a little rambunctious. They're partying, bartender walks up to him and said, "Man, your guys' party skills are astronomical."
185 planets walk into the bar, and the bar is super crowded. And this bartender's a little off, and he keeps his mother's ashes in the corner. So these planets, they're searching for a place to see. They're like, "Okay, you got to sit on these ashes." And the bartender just goes, "Guys, you sat on the urn."
185 medieval knights walk into a bar, and they take a seat, and they get their ale, and there's a woman across the bar, and she moves over and sits next to this one knight, and starts rubbing his thighs. "Those are really heavy chainmail pants you have. How do you keep those up?" And he says, "Well, it's this very sturdy meteor belt."
185 planets roll into the bar. One of the planets goes to the bartender and says, "Hey, can I get a drink?" And he looks at him and he's like, "Have I seen you before?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm Pluto. Get out of here!"
So 185 constellations walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we don't serve your kind around here." And the constellations say, "Wait, I'm serious."
185 planets walk into a bar, but they don't realize that this is a singles bar. So the bartender sees them, and they're like, wait. No rings.
185 planets walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Look, Pluto, go find Mickey."
185 planets walk into a bar, and the bartender, he happens to be Mexican. So, hold on. Planets, they ask, "You know what, I don't really drink. Can I get like a protein shake?" And they're like, "Okay, yeah. What's in this?" "Milky Way."
185 planets walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "You know what, you're looking kind of cool. I'll serve you. You look old enough. You have facial hair." And they're like, "I'm looking to try something new and crazy. How about a Sunny D in rum?"
185 planets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we can't serve your kind here. And the planets are like, please, 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 right? And the bartender's like, nah, nah, nah. And so then the planets are like, we hate this bar. We're going to go to a cooler bar. We're going to go to get a Mars bar.
What is it?
185 Sesame Street characters.
185 Sesame Street characters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, whoa, you can't come in here, we can't serve your kind here. And the customers, they say, oh, come on, we thought we could count on this place. Woo!
Alright, 185 Sesame Street characters walk into the bar, and the bartender says, whoa, excuse me, we don't serve your kind around here. And the Sesame Street characters say, you know what? Being kind of a grouch.
So 185 older men are looking for a good time, so they're heading down Sesame Street for a little drinking. And they get into a bar and they see this big yellow bird there, and they're like, "What's this place?" And they're like, "This is like a milk bar because we're on a children's show."
So 185 Sesame Street characters walk into the bar. Bartender, sorry, we don't serve your kind here. The Sesame Street characters go,
185 Sesame Street characters walk into a bar, and they see up in the corner there's a board of specials, and they say, oh, what's those? And the bartender says, oh, that's our limp letter of the day. We shorten it to letter of the day.
185 Sesame Street characters walk into a bar, and they told the bartender, bartender, I just need a drink because sunny day did not salute the clouds away.
185 Sesame Street characters walk into a bar, and they just kind of like, sit down and act like they own the place. The bartender says, sorry, we can't serve your kind here. And they're like, come on, man. Like, their elbows on the bar. And they're like, come on, man, serve us. And the bartender says, sorry, I can't serve you. Get your elbows off my table.
185 big strapping men walk in. And they sit down, they order like 6 beers each. And then they look up on where the drinks usually are on the counter, and they see this kind of clay thing, and they ask, what's that? And the bartender says, well, actually, I've been taking classes at the community college for pottery. And they say, well, that's a nice urn. And they say, well, he says, well, it's actually a vase. And they say, no, it's a little bit more urny.